cheers to not having a job. I'm just kidding. So if you don't know me, my name is Buk John, and I'm a super small-time content creator on the socials. Today, I'm gonna talk about why I don't have a job. And yeah, let's just kind of go from there. I'm gonna just try to do this in one take. I have my notes here. Actually, it's nothing on the notebook because I've been trying to draft a script on how to do this, and I can't come up with anything. I'm just gonna speak from the heart. You know what I mean? So I guess to kind of start, today marks 14 days living in Las Vegas. I just recently transitioned from living in Anchorage, Alaska, the cold, cold north, to here in sunny Las Vegas, the desert. Some of you might ask, why would you go from one extreme to the other? Well, family. Family at the end of the day. We're pretty close to my wife's side of the family. All her cousins and my nephews and nieces, they're all down here. And that's kind of our village. We didn't want our kids to miss out on that kind of experience. So why did we move to Las Vegas? Because family. And that's the only thing that's gonna get me to move, honestly. What I had going in Anchorage, in Alaska, I had a really good career. I had a good reputation at my job. I was doing big things. Well, I thought I was doing big things. And I was just in a really good space. I could have stayed in that position and retired completely. It would have been awesome. But Anchorage, Alaska is like literally all I know. I've lived there my entire life, and it was actually kind of a hard transition. It was a hard move because I didn't know anything else. I worked in law enforcement up there, so that was hard to let go. I have a passion for what I do in law enforcement because I'm different, and that agency allows me to be different and to express my ideas and excel in law enforcement being who I am. So transitioning from Anchorage to here has been hard because I don't know if I want to continue law enforcement. I'm waiting on some things, but I'm also open to new ventures. And that puts me in a weird spot. I'm speaking to you and just giving you guys a life update, basically. If you know anything about me, obviously you know that I'm a kind of a spaz and I'm ADHD. And being a spaz, I need something to do all the time. And my brain is always going. I have been sitting, if I'm not doing paperwork, if I'm not like filing applications or doing whatever I need to do admin-wise at home, my mind is spinning. And I'll tell you what, I've been on a content creation writer's block for like a year and a half, coming to 2 years now. When I first started this, I was doing cultural content, and I got my audience up to 25,000 across all platforms. Right now, I'm trying to rebrand my content to do a different flavor of content, right? A different side of me. I want to be able to be more me to my community, right? And kind of show that side of me. And I have been sitting here for 14 days. I can't rack my mind around what I want to talk about. It's driving me absolutely insane because there's just so many things. There's so many things in my mind. Like, dude, you got to get a job. Get a job. And that has been one of the most terrifying things. Okay, I think we're doing a loop back around now. This is why you need a script, because you just write down on write the script and then talk about it. But if it's me, I'm gonna be talking in circles. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Like in the beginning of that, I was a little stiff, but I feel like I'm kind of coming out now. Okay, this is me, right? Hi. So let's plan this out together. So yeah, I moved from Anchorage to Las Vegas, 14 days in, creator's block. Moved from Anchorage to Las Vegas, I'm 14 days in. I hit the ground running, writing applications for jobs and trying to see where my next venture is going to take me. It's been a fail. I've been failing. On top of that, the Las Vegas economy is also failing because the tourism industry sucks. It's kind of crashing right now. Their economy is in a rock and a hard place. That's the bigger picture, and then the smaller picture is me and how I'm affected by it. It's not going so good. Currently, John has no job. On top of not having a job, that leaves me to sit here in this house and think There's a creativity side of me, and then there's the work side of me, and those two are always clashing. And I guess that's why content creation is kind of my getaway. It allows me to express myself in a way that's like, it gets the thoughts out. It gets the thoughts out, okay? I think I'm making my points, I think. And so, yeah, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've been texting people and trying to set up future content because the Buk John brand, this whole thing, is going to elevate. I am now in the lower 48. I do want to talk about the pros as well. So before I end that part of the talk about like why I'm here, what's been so far, I do want to talk about the positive things as like, you know, my son, my daughter, they're seeing more of dad and being a family again. I have learned, and so many people have said this to me, like your kids don't care about what you're gonna be if you're gonna continue being a cop. They don't care what you're doing. They only care that you are there. That's all they remember. And I know that advice and I understand that, but it was so hard because as a provider, I wanted to continue to provide for my family. It was the hardest thing for me, honestly, to let go of that job and know that I'm gonna come down here and basically just rely on one income. That was driving me absolutely insane. And we're okay, like, you know, in a spot in any kind of way, but it's just like, as a provider, you want to be able to provide. It's kind of an ego thing, I guess. It's an ego thing. So, pros and cons. The pros are basically that. I get to be with my kids. I love it. I'm cooking every day. I'm cleaning every day. I'm catering to them. Dude, I could be a stay-at-home dad. I'd be the best stay-at-home dad. Honestly, I would. And it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty sick. I'm getting to work out every day. Like, the self-care part of me, the morning part of my routine, it's about 3 hours. Because I'm in my head and working out, trying to find inspiration to do the next thing for you guys. The pros, the biggest thing, family. The whole reason why I'm here in the first place is because family. Now, what was I going to talk about? The second part? Completely forgot. This is why you need a script. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I just glanced down and saw the text. I'm setting things up. I'm in talks with another person who's a close childhood friend of mine from when we were young. We ran around the same circles. Our families are like intertwined, but I want to work with him and get some content out for you guys, and it's gonna be great. John has always been a talker, an interviewer, and a kind of a, you know, just a talking head perspectives kind of guy. I want to bring that to you guys more. I'm super excited. And also, like, Las Vegas is new to me, so the ideas are endless. So I'm gonna be speaking with my dude there, and then we're gonna learn more about the community here in Las Vegas. I'm already setting things up to speak with a friend here because I have a contact to learn more about the Lao community here in Las Vegas. But here's the thing, it goes back to the beginning part. It's like, dude, you wanna rebrand, you don't wanna do this Lao content stuff anymore, but here you are. And that's where my heart is at the end of the day. My heart is with my community. As much as I wanna rebrand and do other things, I guess I should probably just let you guys know what those things are. I've always been a fan of storytelling, filmmaking, right? I love when directors put symbolism in movies. I love when you, I would ruin a movie for you because if we're sitting in the theater together, I'm gonna predict everyone's death. I know how the plot's gonna end, everything. So I've always been into something like that. I wanted to write stuff and produce things. That is long term. Those are long projects. Versus this, I'm probably just gonna record this and run this into an editing software, and then it's done. So, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, content. What's to come in the future is I'm trying to rebrand, but I always come back to the Lao community. And maybe that's something that I'll just continue doing. I gotta reach out to my audience more often and ask them, what do you guys wanna hear from me? What do you wanna know? What do you want me to talk about? It's always been super hard to come up with content ideas or just topics. I have so many things I wanna talk about. I can talk for days, as you can tell. I need to structure it out some more. What are some hot topic things that you guys wanna hear? So what are some things that you guys wanna talk about? I guess this is a life update video at this point. I don't even want to edit this thing. I just want to just post it as is because I got two cameras. I got one right there and one right there. I'm trying out something new. I've been feeling kind of inspired by some content creators who are just kind of picking up the camera and they're just talking. But honestly, I'm in a place right now where I have the ability to create content, so that's what I'm going to do. I know that if I do get picked up by some agencies, I'm not going to have that much time, and I'll probably disappear again for about 8 to 9 months. But a lot of people in the community want me to create content. They want me to keep going. Honestly, since I've been here in Las Vegas, I ran into 2 people who follow me on my socials and watch my videos, and they support me. And they said hi. I've never experienced that in my life, and just 2 people, and you're probably like, oh, that's nothing, right? Like, oh my God, don't let your head get big. I won't, I promise. But I just think that that's so cool, like, that my content is reaching people, and that when I'm out in public, they recognize me, and they're like, hey man, like, you post content, I support you, you know, representation matters. So I'm glad that I can do that for our community. I hope I'm representing you guys in the right way. So yeah, this is my update video. That's kind of where we're at right now. I'm officially in Las Vegas. It's been a whirlwind since I've landed. I'm having writer's block for content. That's why I'm just doing this. I'm just set up the camera, we're just gonna talk. I don't know where the Buk John brand is gonna go, but it's gonna be more interview style. Just follow along the journey. One thing I know for sure is I'm just gonna do more of this. I'm just gonna hit record, we're gonna talk, and yeah. So wish me luck as I learn more about Las Vegas, and I kind of open up to you guys more about my story and the things that we do here. Big things to come for sure, because there's just a lot more opportunity down here. I'm connected more to, I'm more connected to other content creators. You guys know who you are. Reach out to me, we'll talk, but we gotta schedule this stuff. I don't wanna make this long. I was thinking 45 minutes, but really I can't talk that long. My brain is like squirrel brain. Anyways, so thanks for watching my update. More to come soon, I guess.